So, the new LR God Vegeta banner up here, which obviously I already did my summons for this, and to be honest, I think this is probably going to be a skip in my opinion to recommend. But at the same time, it may also be worth doing like, maybe a rotation or two. So, the reason why for me I'm a bit on the fence to say fully skip or fully not to is, the banner itself is probably one of the worst I'd say we've seen in a while. Now, Vegeta himself is a pretty good unit overall. He's not like, you know, he's not meta-defining sort of thing. He's not mega crazy, but he's still really good. But then as well, depending on, well, if we see anything next week in terms of hero stuff, because a lot of people have been speculating we could see like Heroes EZA next week, or for, you know, Xenoverse as well. Because if we go in the shop here at the moment, and go over the treasure section here, you can get a free stone, or I think it's 5 free stones you get, for these Xenoverse characters here. So, obviously they're not EZA'd. Whether that means next week we're going to see them get EZA or not is another thing. If that does happen, this will make the banner a little bit better in my opinion. But at the same time, we also don't know if there is any EZAs next week, because I don't even think in the news there's anything to really confirm anything in terms of the campaign we got. I'll have a quick look, see if there is, but I don't think there was. But the banner obviously stays up till next week as well, which is another weird thing, because we don't know if we're going to see Golden Week next week, because officially Golden Week, I can't remember what day it is, I think it's like near Tuesday or Wednesday next week is going to be Golden Week over in Japan. So obviously Golden Week is a huge celebration for them, so Legends is obviously saving their Xenoverse Super Collab for next week. But like I said, this is why it's weird for Dokkan, because Dokkan got their Xenoverse Super Collab a week before. So does that mean we're going to get Golden Week celebration stuff like this upcoming week, and something different to Heroes or different to Xenoverse? We don't know at this point. So as you can see here, that, you know, it ends pretty weirdly here. So the Dokkan Festival itself, so the banner here itself doesn't finish till the 12th of next month, which is definitely very weird for it to sort of go for this sort of long. But at the same time, does that mean we'll see more crossover stuff? Maybe. I mean, we don't know. Like, there's nothing really here to me that confirms we'll see anything, like any EZAs, stuff like that. The barbershop here obviously goes for a few days after, is what, nearly a week after? Yeah, pretty much a week after the stuff is still live here for the barbershop there. Which again, is very weird, but if we do get an EZA next week for them, it would make sense why they're pushing this out a little bit longer. But the stone sales is definitely interesting as well, because obviously with this it does confirm that we should be seeing a new banner, most likely then. But yet again, do they do it for EZA banners? I can't remember if they reset the stone shop for EZAs. I can't remember. They might. But nothing else here really confirms anything for next week in terms of EZAs. So if we don't, well, let's just say for example at this point there's no EZAs coming for this celebration, it does make the crossover team fairly weak. I mean, obviously Vegeta does, you know, lead Vegeta family as well, so it's not that big of a deal. But at the same time, you sort of want to run him on crossover just because it's his celebration and stuff like that. The other units on this banner is be interesting. So these banner units here, I'm gonna say, I had a bit of time thinking about this in between my last summon video, because in my summon video I said I'm not too sure if we'll see these characters again, just because this is a special collab, and obviously Dokkan doesn't get many collabs. But then I thought about it, and there is another unit on this banner which is obviously another collab unit here, which is 21, which is from Fighter Z. Obviously different game, but it does show they can bring back these units, but they don't come back as often as as we'd expect, right? So knowing this, if you skip for Vegeta now and you wait for him to come out on the next banner, I honestly have no clue when to expect him. Maybe in like 4+ months, 3+ months, I wouldn't expect to see him again. But yeah, again, he could come soon. I'm just speculating because, like I said, 21 hasn't been on many banners really when you look at it from a original release date. So looking at that, that means probably these units, well, mainly Vegeta probably won't return for a while. These banner units, I'm going to say they could be on the next summonable banner as like unfeatured SSRs. Which if that's the case is obviously very good. They're not exceptional banner units, but they're still obviously good units overall. See what's on this banner. We've got Baby here. This is, I'm pretty sure Baby's first return on banners, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, he's okay. Yeah, again, he's not mega good. He can be good on some teams, but he's not going to be like a must-have unit. You probably, if you got a lot of coins and you don't want to summon this banner, you probably could pick him up, I guess. Because like I said, he can be good on some of the teams he's on, but he's not like a mega must-have unit as well. Trunks, he needs an easy A badly. When he gets an easy A, he'll be good, but at the moment, obviously, fodder. Cow, yeah, again, not very good at all. So, you can see my point. This banner, to me, doesn't scream out must summon. If a lot of heroes units and that get easy A's, or crossover units get easy A's, then it'll be better, because if we have a good look at the crossover team here, which I don't know if I got selected or not, no. Going here quickly, crossover. So obviously we have a lot of units here for crossover, but you don't really want to use many units here, to be honest. Like, there's none here that really stick out to me as, oh my god, yeah, you can use them on a team sort of thing. Yeah, again, like, this Trunks could get an easy A next week, just going off of the barbershop there with the special stone. But, yeah, again, not confirmed. The rest is other units, like VEGETA, I guess, because he has got super easy A, so he can be okay, but he's still not mega good, you know. I mean, these guys could be good when you get their easy A, but will we see heroes easy A's? Especially for these batches, I don't know. I hope so, but I'm not getting my hopes up. But you can sort of see what I mean, like, the crossover team does need a bit of help to make it runnable, you know, but like I said, if we do get some easy A's, then it probably does make this banner a bit better to summon on. But at this point, right now, I'd say probably skip. But you probably could do, if you really like VEGETA, go like a rotation or two. Because obviously you do get guaranteed free one, which even though I got VEGETA Rainbow, I probably will do my other one, just because I still need the banner units done. So I'll probably do that anyway, but I don't know, like I said, what I would probably recommend to do, the best situation that I can think of, is save your stones and that till next week. So probably Monday or Tuesday next week, we should see if we will get easy A's or stuff like that. If we don't, then I probably would recommend to skip VEGETA if you don't really need him. But I don't know, like, I don't expect him to return for any time soon, which is why I think it could be a good idea to do a few summons. But obviously you can really only use them for VEGETA family, and that's basically the only place. Well, actually, no, now I think about it, because he's also on Realm of Gods, isn't he? Because my theory is he on Realm of Gods? Yeah. So my theory is, I'll probably do another video later on, but obviously with Dragon Ball Super Beerus returning, well, coming out very, very soon, I'm expecting Realm of Gods to get a huge buff in terms of all this. Like, mainly the characters I'm thinking of the most is, for example, we could get a super easy A for this Beerus and Weestand here. I'm expecting a super easy A for them sometime this year. And then probably a normal easy A for this physical god Goku. So it will definitely massively help out Realm of Gods here. And like I said, with this new VEGETA on Realm of Gods as well, it'll make the team even better. So that's just my theory. Obviously, I think it definitely will happen. At least one of them will get an easy A. So it will make this VEGETA more, you know, more valuable, I guess. But at the same time, we don't have any confirmation on that. But I guess it could be an investment unit. If you're a huge Realm of Gods fan, it could be an investment. But yeah, again, I'm just going off my own theories. There's no confirmation, no, like, something like that. But yeah, that's probably going to be it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys did summon VEGETA's banner, if you got lucky, or if you got shafted and stuff like that, let me know. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.